most people, they don't have a mental health problem. It's a bad decision problem. Went to the dealership, 1999, the Cadillac dealership here in Cleveland, Ohio. And then I remember, checked the bank account and the money was short. Magic City, was that you? The Rolex store, was that you? You ain't crazy. You ain't crazy. So you the problem, but you also are the solution. What's up? This is In the Field with Beyond Wynn, where I talk about everything real estate. But I can't talk about real estate without talking about personal development and growth and, different things like that. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you love it, like it, share it, and all of that great stuff. Today, we're going to talk about mental health. I know you're probably thinking like, what does mental health have to do with real estate investing, flipping houses? Listen, most of the people that's claiming mental health issues, are they lying? Are they delusional? I think most people are in denial. Most people, they don't have a mental health problem. It's a bad decision problem compounded over a period of time. And so it's easy for people to say that they got a mental health issue when they're not interested in actually changing the decisions and choices that they make in life. I'm not saying all people. For the people that's really growing through some stuff, I get that. But most of the people, it's their bad decisions and the choices they make. Let me give you an example, because I like to give examples. I don't like just to be talking theory. I was one of those individuals, right? What you see today is not the same beyond from 20 years ago. When I was making all of those bad decisions with my money, spending money like every day was a Friday, buying all of these liabilities to look rich and to appear like I was doing well, and things went left because of my bad spending habits. I started looking for things to blame and people to blame, because the truth do hurt. And that's just real. The truth hurt. When you look at your life and you hate your life or dislike certain things about your life, and you look in the mirror and you realize that, hold up, I'm the problem. I'm the reason why my life looked like this. I'm the reason why my bank account looked like it's on a South Beach diet. Like, I'm the reason why my credit card declining. I'm the reason why it seemed like it's boring. It's 90 degrees outside and ain't nothing to do. Well, it ain't nothing to do when it seems boring because you broke. Because of your spending habits. Your spending habits finally caught up with you. So I experienced that, where my spending habits caught up with me. I remember vividly 1999. Like, I know it was 1999 because the Hot Boys came out with a song. Juvenile came out with a song. The CD was 400 degrees, and he was talking about he just bought the new Mercedes-Benz off the showroom floor. And so I got delusional listening to Juvenile, and I wanted to be a hot boy. So I go to the dealership, not even thinking, didn't map anything out to be able to pay for the unnecessary car note, AKA expense. Went to the dealership, 1999, the Cadillac dealership here in Cleveland, Ohio, on Carnegie Avenue. Me and my son Brian, we go to the dealership. I'm feeling good, listening to some Hot Boys on the way to the dealership. So I'm feeling good. And so me and Brian walk into the dealership, we looking at Escalades. 1999 is when the Cadillac Escalades first came out. So we looking at Escalades, and so, I'm feeling myself, like all fluff. So I asked Brian, my son, I was like, which one you think I should get? You know what I'm saying? I'm like just feeling good. Like, that feeling, like you pump yourself up, even if it's delusional, because it was delusional. And Brian was like, yeah, get the white one. Got the white Escalade. Had to put like $7,500 down. Can't remember what the car note was, but it was high. And what happened was, when I got that vehicle, I shouldn't have got that vehicle at that time. I should have positioned myself to be able to have an asset, right? An asset, a property that was going to pay for it, right? But I didn't do that. I was just caught up in the hype, and I wanted to look good in front of people. Like I was a follower. I wanted to look good and have things that made me appear a certain way, even though that wasn't the reality. So I got the Escalade off the showroom floor. Next thing happened was I started going out every day. Because remember, you get something new, you get a brand new vehicle, ain't nobody here have one. Like, I was one of the first ones with it. You want everybody to see you, or you think people are looking at you. Ain't nobody really looking at you. So got the Escalade. I'm going shopping every day. I'm at the mall buying clothes, in the club every day. And so here's what happened. As I'm doing everything instead of taking care of my business, reinvesting back into my business started slowing up. Cause I slowed down on buying properties, doing rehab. I was in La La Land. Like, I swear I was in La La Land and I thought it was real, but you know that it ain't real because you know your real situation, but you still be delusional. But I started to pay more attention as I was in La La Land for a few months, not doing no rehabs, not selling no property, so ain't no money coming in. Money just steady going out. And then I remember, check the bank account and the money was short. Like it was short like a little person, right? And there's a feeling associated with when your money get that low, your energy go down a little bit. So my energy went down a lot. And that truck note, that truck payment, it seemed like it started coming every week. Like, it's like the months got short. It's like the truck note was bullying me. Like, it's like every Friday, it was like, here go this truck note again. I started not like the truck. I started letting other people drive. And you know you don't let nobody drive your brand new vehicle, but I stopped caring about it. I started disliking it. It was like I just spiraled out of control. That's what happened, but it don't happen overnight when people say that, yeah, it just happened like that. No, if you compound bad habits and activities, it'll seem like it happened overnight when it hit you. And so it was like, boom, it hit me. I had to get a truck back, AKA, I think they call it voluntary repo type situation, because it was just too much for me. And after that, my bank account was so low. I went to the bank on 105 and Superior. We had a Key Bank. It ain't there no more, but it was a Key Bank on 105 and Superior. I went to the bank and I go to the counter. A lady said, can I help you? I said, I need to talk to somebody in the back about my account. I think somebody didn't went to my account. I'm telling you, you'd be like one step from going crazy for all of your bad decisions. But there's a reason why I'm telling you all this. Again, I don't talk about theory online. Like, I talk about like real stuff that I actually went through or been through so that you don't have to go through it. So the lady's like, give a couple minutes, we'll have somebody help you. So sat down, after about 5 minutes, young lady called me in the back. So I go to the back, sit down at her desk. She said, yeah, how can I help you, Mr. Wynn? I said, hey, I think somebody went in my account. She's like, okay, cool, let me have your ID. Give her my driver's license. She pulled up my account. When she pulled up the account, she turned her screen around so I could see it too. So she turned her screen around so we both looking at the screen. And so she started to go through each line. You looking at your bank account, you could see the place where the money. So the first place, she was like, Magic City, was that you? And I'm like, at the time I wasn't wearing no glasses. Like, I could see real good. And then, I'm like, that was you, Magic City? And yeah, that's me. The Rolex store, was that you? I looked her, yeah, it's me. And then at that point, I had enough. As she pointing the line items, I could see all of the other, and I'm thinking like, all of that's me. I did that. So I started to feel real sad. Like, I started to feel like I weighed like 80 pounds. And so I got up, walked out, feeling little and defeated. And I remember going home, and the only thing I had left at that time was the house that I was living in. I was living on 143rd and Woodward. And so I'm at home, pacing the floor, feeling sad, feeling stupid. I felt like I wanted to go crazy. I'm telling you, I felt like I wanted to go crazy. I was devastated, like somebody had did something to me. I felt devastated, like somebody had attacked me, stole my identity, took all my money. No, but it was me. It was those bad spending habits. It was me disrespecting money. And when you disrespect money, it got a way of teaching you a hard lesson. And so after I got into the space of trying to play crazy, like I wanted to go crazy, I started drinking. I remember walking around my house, I was drinking a bottle of champagne. After I drunk the whole bottle of champagne, I tried to hit myself with the bottle. I swear to God. But this how I knew that I wasn't crazy and it wasn't mental health, and I was playing a role. After I drunk the champagne, I'm walking back and forth. I tried to hit myself, right? But I ain't hit myself that hard. Listen, I know some of y'all can relate. Listen, I hit myself with the bottle, but not that hard. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, like, that hurt? And it's like, you ain't crazy. You ain't crazy. Cause I ain't wanna myself, but I just wanted to, you'd be feeling sorry for yourself and like you would. But I'm like, oh no, I'm not about to do that. And so anyway, I started coming to my senses. When I started coming to my senses, it's all about like looking in the mirror. Like, look in the mirror, cry if you have to, because I was sad and my eyes, when I looked in the mirror, my eyes was like an oil-based paint. Oil-based paint, like it's real glossy and shiny. So my eyes looking like I'm about to cry or die when I looked in the mirror because it hurt to tell yourself a truth. But it ain't no way that you can get to the top in life if you continue to run in place and lie to yourself, because yourself know the truth. You know if you lying to yourself. You know if you got a lifestyle that you can't afford. You know if you drowning in debt and you the cause of it. You know if you got a truck or a car that you can't afford. You know if you went and got a house that you can't afford. So the best fix, the best solution is not blaming mental health, not blaming other people, not blaming anything outside of yourself. Like, you gotta look in the mirror. If you really want change, some people don't really want change. Some people want you to drown with them. But if you really want change, like, look in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. Like, tell yourself the truth. But also recognize this. This is what I love, right? When you look in the mirror, you realize that, yeah, you the problem. You created all this stuff or whatever is going on in your life, like your decisions compounded, going in the wrong direction over a period of time. Now you in chaos and you devastated, but you still alive. So you the problem, but you also are the solution. Like, if you alive and you look in the mirror, no matter what you're going through right now, yeah, you the problem. Yeah, you made some bad decisions, some mistakes. Like, it's life. We all visiting this place for the first time, life. So we all make mistakes. Nobody perfect, but you the solution. So whenever you decide that you want a better life, that you want to become more, because you know that you could do more, you can have more, look in the mirror, tell yourself the truth, accept responsibility for wherever you are in your life. It don't matter what the people saying in the bleachers or on the sideline. Most of them never got on the field to run no plays, but you on the field, so you gonna make mistakes, you gonna fumble. That's what happens on the field. But just know that you can change your life today. You can come up with solutions today. That's basically it. It's all on you. You got to say so. You the CEO of your life. You the director of your movie. You the star player. And you could change it today. That's if you really want to. That's what I had to do. Like, feeling sorry for myself, that never helped me. Blaming people, that never helped me. But when I looked in the mirror, accepted responsibility for where I was in life, but to also understand that I had the power to come up with the solutions to be able to change my life. That's when my life changed. Hey, that's it for today. That's the best I got. Make sure you all like, subscribe, share. I'll see you next time. Peace.